The fastest way to lose a deal is letting emotion take over. Hey everyone, Mark Newstater, LPT Realty, 10 years, 10 lessons. Lesson number 9 is taking the emotion out of the deal. And I gotta tell you, this has cropped up recently here, let's call it in the last year and a half, where we were dealing with an agent who clearly had some emotional ties to that particular property with the seller. We're not quite sure where it all came in, and man, we dealt with the emotion on the selling side from the start to the very, very end, including possession day. Now, how could this have been handled differently? The reality is, even when we know people, even if it's our property, your job as a professional real estate agent is to not react emotionally to the initial offer price. You have to walk people through why that price might have come in the way they did. And if that client hasn't had an offer, hey, sometimes your first offer is your best offer. Let's at least work with it and see if we can come to a deal here. Just take all the emotion out of it. Real estate is emotional by default, right? That is not shocking. We're dealing with people's homes where they've built memories. Now, if you match their emotion, good or bad, things can escalate. And if you stay calm, things settle. Your role is a filter, not an amplifier. I'm gonna say that again. Your role is a filter for all the stuff going on in the deal, not an amplifier of those high emotions. Strong negotiation is not about being aggressive, it's about being steady. Calm, clear, objective always is gonna win you deals long term. Emotion just clouds judgment, right? And that kind of makes sense. Here's how to apply this into your business. I love this rule. You gotta pause before responding. Take 10 seconds, take 10 minutes, take an hour, whatever it takes, depending on the timeline of the deal, of course, and stick to the facts and options, not your opinion. Reframe the situation calmly for your clients, help them understand how this, again, gets them from where they are now to where they want to be, keeping that end goal in focus. And the best agents aren't the loudest in negotiations, they're actually the calmest. And this was an amazing lesson that was taught to me earlier in my career. If you've ever been in an emotional deal, you know how things can shift really, really fast. And I'm curious how you've handled these situations.